So you're in person at a listing appointment, and what you've said is really great, but I guess I'm kind of hung up on this. Is Redfin said they do it for 1%?
Good old Redfin. Let me ask you, Rachel, do you actually know any Redfin agents personally?
Not at this point, no. I saw online, and that seems like a great deal.
Got it. See, I do know Redfin agents, about 10 of them. We have all these guys that left our company last year, all the low performers. They all washed out and they went to Redfin, and it's been really great for them. I talk to them all the time. They love it. They hang up their phone at 5 o'clock, so they don't have to take calls in the afternoon. They don't work on weekends. And hey, they don't have to work on referral. So if they don't do a great job for you as a client, they don't have to worry about it. Redfin's going to give them another lead next week. So would you want to work for a company like that, or for a company that provides value to you and takes those calls on the weekend?
I mean, yeah, I do want someone who's available to me.
Sure, perfect. So that being said, there's a clear difference between Redfin and top performing companies, right? Okay.
I guess so.
Great. So when it comes to that 1% commission, so when we break that down, that's only one half of the equation. So that 1% commission is only for the listing side. There's still another 2.5% that goes to the buyers. Redfin doesn't make money from their listings. They make it from their buyers. So if a Redfin agent lists your home, are they going to be incentivized to show it to the market as a whole, or just their Redfin buyers agents?
I guess I could see how they'd want to keep that in-house.
Right. And you can see how that might lower your buyer pool, right?
Yeah, I could see that.
And that might reduce the total amount you get for your home?
Yeah.
And maybe would outweigh the difference between my commission and theirs by a lot?
I guess it just depends on how much you guys charge, but yeah.
Great. So if everything about my company is great and you like the way that we operate and we can get you more at the end of the day, you'd be open to working with us instead of Redfin, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's sign right here and get it going.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
All right, so in-person listing appointment. What you said really sounds great, Jarrod. We like you, but I guess I'm hung up on the fact that Redfin said they'd do it for 1%.
Oh, good old Redfin, right? Now, did they actually go into exactly what that entails?
I mean, I haven't met with them. I saw that online, and that seems like a pretty great deal.
Okay, yeah. So now, before I kind of talk about it, is it just the commission that is bothering you? Like, or what is your hang up exactly?
Well, it just seems, if you're charging way more and somebody else could do it for 1%, that seems like great savings for me.
Right. I'm just curious, now, have you ever experienced when something's too good to be true? It usually is.
Yeah.
Right? And that's sometimes the case, and a lot of times they have a really small fine print. And actually what it is the 1% sometimes on the listing side, and then they actually still have to charge like a buyer's commission on top of that. We actually charge 6%. And what I do for the 6% is we get this whole marketing plan, and we just quickly went over briefly what it entails, and you were okay with that, right?
Yeah, that looked great.
And if I can show you, if I am able to show you why we charge 6% and how it's going to benefit you, do you think that would be a benefit to you?
Yeah, I just don't want to lose money, so it seems that's what I'm most worried about.
Totally get it, and that's people in all of your situation. And I actually have this chart right here. If you look at what we actually get for our clients compared to the average agent, it's over 5% more than what the average agent out there does. And on top of it, we sell at almost 50% quicker than what the average agent out there does. We have over 800 reviews on Zillow that states that at 4.5 stars, and no one's ever felt like they've overpaid for our services. And that's what you get when you work with us. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Now, do you see how that would benefit you and how that's going to make more money in your pocket in the long run?
I could see that.
All right, let's just sign right here and get it going.
Sounds fair enough.
All right, thanks.
All right, so while actually both of you hit very similar points, especially the way you opened with good old Redfin, how the fuck did you both do that? That was amazing. When it really comes down to it, you both hit a lot of the similar points, but when it all came down to it, it came down to tonality. And Matt, you definitely had the upper hand on the tonality, so we gave it to you on that. But in addition to that, I know we always talk about not bad-mouthing other agents, but when you do it in such a charming way, the reality is when you're talking about Redfin, you do have to talk about some of the negatives of working with a Redfin agent. You did that very, very kindly. So good stuff. Cool.